I have come across this Nasiruddin story. It's believed that once Nasiruddin was seen entering his room with 2 glasses of wine. Somebody asked him, "Nasiruddin, is there anybody else in the room? How come you're carrying 2 glasses?" Nasiruddin looked back and promptly replied, "You see, when I have drunk 1 glass, I will be completely transformed. And when I am completely transformed, there is this other person in the room who is my guest. And it becomes my duty to also offer him a glass of wine. So the second glass of wine is for that transformed individual who will be coexisting with me." Such is the state of people, most people, who are believing that they are in the process or have actually transformed a state of acute addiction, and whenever they feel they are coming out of the addiction, they have more addictive substance to send them back to the state of addictedness. To top it all, it is not just a one-way traffic. While addicts are looking for the substance of addiction, there are innumerable peddlers peddling different kinds of addictive substance to keep them in the state of addiction. Yesterday, somebody who I have known in the social media, who has been following me in different forums where I write, happened to drop by to see me. I did not know what was the intention. I thought he was coming there just to have some conversation, till I realized that he wanted to share with me that how, after going through some discourses of a particular God man, a particular Gurudev. He seems to believe that he has transformed. He told me that it required him to go through level 1, level 2, level 3, and only in the final level, while listening to some discourse, some interpretation of some scripture by that particular Gurudev, he felt he was transformed. The angry man that he was no more there. He was much more wise and understanding. I was amused and wanted to know more about what happened to his anger. And to my utter dismay, he said, "My anger, I have been able to push it aside. I also asked him, now that you are transformed, how are you different?" I did not get a response. But what I saw was that he was still, even when he was with me, looking for addictive substance, for knowledge, for intellectual fodder, for third-party wisdom, to keep him busy, to keep him in that state of euphoria of having transformed. Not for a moment did I see him listening or reflecting. This is the state of affairs where people are going from pillar to post, from corner to corner, accumulating third-party spiritual wisdom, ingesting it as if there is so much in it that once a person has ingested, the person will become a Buddha. And once having ingested, trust me, they carry out the act of Buddhahood so beautifully that unless you scratch the surface, you will not know that it is a madman's act. You will not know that it is an addict doing something in the state of addiction. he does not know what he is doing. I have very often come across such pseudo-transformed human beings. And when I have tried to speak to them, very often I have heard them saying, "I do not understand what you are saying." My response has always been that whatever I am saying is not meant to be understood by you. Whatever I am saying is meant to be listened, is meant to be reflected upon, and is meant to awaken awareness. But these poor guys have learned to filter whatever enters their ears and take only that which suits the constructs, the paradigms, the rules of life that they have adopted to live with. They dare not allow whatever befalls their ear to reach their consciousness. For listening is one of the most powerful tools of true transformation happening. And how can he allow that? He is a compulsive addict of the knowledge of spiritual transformation. He is an addict of third-party spiritual wisdom. If he truly listens and transforms, his dream world of addiction will crash. He will do everything to not allow transformation to happen. So such is the sorry state of so many people around us. Sorry not because they have been distracted, sorry not because they are not transforming, sorry because they have been administered drugs which makes them believe that they are the holy ones. They are holier than thou. They have arrived. They have accomplished. And yet, in all possibility, with the kind of addiction that they are living, they shall never arrive, accomplish, become aware, and transform. In the journey of evolution, my concern for them is they will perhaps be left behind to perish.